Okay, day 378 with a birthday update of this worldwide Megacrisis Hungerstrike. Uh, it's 43 days no food, so definitely getting up there. We're only 3 days away from my birthday, and things have shifted a lot, but in a good way and also a concerning way. As you saw from my last video, the good news is a lot of things are working out last minute, and I'm really blessed. I have a lot of great activist friends. They've kind of come in to sort of fill this void of my normal network of people, which is normal. It's actually known in history, and it's predicted that the people around you, they don't understand because they know the old you, right? And they hold you there. So it's kind of like the crab in the bucket situation. And I was prepared for that, but I was really hoping that my family would be different. You know, they are exceptional people, and we are in exceptional circumstances. So if it happens to them, it'll happen to any family. So we're in a real intense situation. So love to my family, but real love to the activists. And what's happening is Pub Minotti's, this amazing vegan restaurant, has agreed to book off this back room for us and see how many people we can get. And if we get 108 people, it meets this criterion of these blessings for me to eat on my birthday. And in the beginning, it really wasn't so much about the criterion and all that. It really was just me connecting with family again and doing some acts of kindness to make sure that we're leaving feeling like we got something. But now that none of my family is coming except for one person, my sister. Love to my sister Jen. Honestly, she's on a different level, this woman. She really is. And she's an exceptional mom. So I'm blessed. I haven't been totally abandoned by my family. And sometimes it only takes one person to hold on to get through this dialectical stage. And then afterwards, people understand what's happening and they get back on board. Like, for example, I think that's going to happen when this happens. When Claude Mythos, like the second version from now, probably, or third version, so in about 2 or 3 months, when Claude Mythos is the most powerful model in the world, so powerful they won't even release it to the public. Okay, it was that powerful last month, and it recreated the next version of itself in 5 weeks. So it's even more powerful, and now it's going to do that again in a month from now and again. Okay, it's extreme. The singularity is starting. All right, so I think that my family and the others will come around when the illusion of stability that's making them feel confident right now in their normal lives, which is actually putting all of us at risk, because the world's inverted, right? What looks true is actually false, and what looks false is actually true. I look false, but I'm actually true. I'm actually seeing reality. They look like they're true, but they're actually false because they're ignoring a huge threat to all of our lives. So when is their mind going to make the switch? It's probably going to happen when the second or third Claude Mythos from now hacks all their bank accounts, takes all their money, and they can't live their normal lives. And there's no way to get it back. So the government's going to have to start rationing and doing all these weird programs. If the AI doesn't shut down the entire digital network or our computers, it can hack us 10,000 times right now. All platforms, Apple, Microsoft, Linux, your phone, your laptop, your desktop, everything. Even your bank account, like I just said. Some bank accounts are more secure than others. But that's probably when they're going to wake up and say, uh-oh, I guess he was right. What do we do? You should have prepared probably 4 years ago when Uber was doing this to me and I was trying to sound the alarm. And why didn't they listen to me? It's because you look crazy, you're on the hunger strike. No, for 10 years I was explaining things rationally, and it's that people don't think rationally. I have these 2 sentences as my birthday wish, the piss sentences, perpetually ignored sentences. They're ignored. Watch my conversations. Every single one of somebody critique me avoids the actual arguments, the real facts of why I'm doing the hunger strike, which is Claude Mythos is about to take all your money and everything you worked for and your job. And they're not going to talk about it. They're going to talk about my character and I look crazy and you need to get off the hunger strike, and they're basically authoritarian dictators. And they're going to say, you're dictating us, you're manipulating us. No, this is my charter rights and they exist for a reason because I'm trying to save your life. But watch. I'll even tell them the piss sentences. Here's my main argument. It's called stasis. Look up that word stasis. Every single time. Now, hopefully me saying this again explicitly will get somebody to actually engage like a human with me, okay? That's my birthday wish. Now, so we've pivoted the birthday from being just like a family occasion, and there's no family coming. So it's going to be about the hunger strike and activism, because all my activist friends are the ones that came in. Because they know that I'm suffering because I love my family. That's why I'm doing this. I don't want to go hungry for 43 days. I don't like it. It's not fun. I'm doing this out of sheer discipline and love, to set an example that we need to get out of the delusional world of comfort and all these material things and blah, 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 and get down into facing reality. And it's going to be a hard reality. And it's getting harder literally every week. Wealth concentration is at all-time highs in all of human history, even kings and queens. These AI families are making trillions of dollars in like a year. Unheard of. Okay? And here's the shocking thing. It's not already the all-time highs. It's getting concentrated faster than ever. And here's the third thing. It's getting concentrated faster, even faster as we go. It's shocking, all right? So who's seeing reality clearly? That's a fact that I just told you. That is a fact of our actual reality. And people are going to their jobs thinking that they're not going to be slaves. If we get this stratification of humanity, you're not going to be treated with respect and dignity. People like me who went on hunger strikes to get you minimum wage and your vacation pay and human rights, they're trying to stop this because it's going to regress back into treating you like an animal. Because all these AI jobs are gig economies, and they subvert all these protections that people risk their lives for you to have. And that has made most people complacent and ignorant. And to be honest, arrogant and disrespectful. To come up to a man, look at some of the comments in my chat, right? These are good-hearted people. What are they doing? They're just not understanding, okay? And that's what happens when you don't know what sacrifice means anymore. Why? We don't even have to risk our lives to kill our food anymore. You go to the grocery store, somebody else does it for you. And we don't even need to be eating meat anymore. That was an Ice Age climate collapse thing we did 2.6 million years ago. We're supposed to be eating plants. That's why you have an appendix and a bunch of long organs. They've shrunk because we were maladapting for 2 million years. That's why we have a bunch of problems. Okay? Eat some plants, cook them properly, make them gourmet so they taste great. If you eat bland meat like chicken breast, boil chicken breast and don't put any sauces or spices on it. It's disgusting. Same with tofu. It's supposed to absorb the flavors with tofu. It's used for everything. It's incredible. Eat that. I don't eat a lot of tofu. If you're a man, you don't need to. There's plenty of other options now. Okay? Like, that's just one example. All right? But we're pivoting my birthday because, well, might as well do some good in the world. If nobody's coming, then let's do this. And it's working. So Padmanabhi's even gave me permission to go to the homeless shelter and bring some homeless individuals to try and meet this 108-person quota to try and get us into a community where we're experimenting with participatory democracy and making sure everybody belongs and feels like they're included. Okay, so now it's not just acts of kindness, it's justice. So we're saying, will everybody get a chance to be heard? And we break into these little groups and we'll do an experiment. We'll see. It's still a birthday. I'm still going to enjoy somewhat as much as I can. But you're invited. And if you're concerned about where things are going and that you're not going to get justice pretty soon, then you can help us experiment with this model and the new software that's being made. Thanks to my dad, who is trying to come. He actually is helping me. So my dad's also turning a leaf here and actually treating me like a human, which is great. I love my dad. He's always been in my corner. This last year has been dicey for everybody. So he's one of the few people that has the kind of intellect that and empathy that it gets us through moments like these. And it's because of 36 years of practice for him in Alcoholics Anonymous in the 12-step program. It works. I've seen it with my dad, my own eyes. So I'm blessed to have that in my life. So that's what we're gonna do on the birthday, and we've raised $1,900, you guys. Somebody gave one of my friends gave $1,000 donation. Another world-class climate activist found out that it's animal rights activism day today. And I'm doing my birthday at one of the best restaurants vegan style in our city, and so he gave $500. I think he's in the States though, so I think it's $800 because our dollar is going down, or not what it used to be. And I think a friend gave 200. Another friend gave 200. Another friend gave 200. Somebody's paying for all my meals, and that I get to take home too, and that we get a vegan buffet, a private vegan buffet, because Paminati's really likes what we're doing. And they said we can even get they'll box them, and we'll take them to the homeless that can't come into the restaurant. Like, we can't let in people who have addictions, right? Or I did that once, and it was scary. Can't do that. So we'll bring the food to them. And if we can raise $400 more, then we can pay for all 108 meals, $20 a plate, and $30 for the buffet, and that would be wonderful. And they might even maybe bring out special food for us or something, because we're doing something so ethical. We need a street team though. So if you want to be a part of the street team and go out and find people that are wanting to come and have a free meal if they can't get into the nightly kitchen at the Hope Mission. Like, Hope Mission is one of the biggest shelters in the city. It's right across the street. So, but I talked to the coordinators. I called them, and they can't actually send they can't send anybody over. But we can put posters up and advertise it. But it's like in 3 days, so we'll try. I would go and put the posters up myself, but I can't leave my house. I'm really in a precarious situation. But because I'm passionate and people are helping, like two of the biggest vegan activists in my city are coming. So I'm amazed by that. I love that. So those volunteers who are doing the animal rights activism. It just so happens to be on the same day as the birthday on the Sunday. We'll probably let them have the buffets, and they can just take whatever they want. And that makes me very happy. And if we can do these checklists and these blessings, one of my friends helping with that too, then maybe I can eat. We need to make 3,600 of these blessings, these acts of kindness and acts of service. Now they're more serious now that we're doing this version. So that's a wonderful, and this will happen within this week, right? To be honest, one of my relatives in the comment sections to one of my other videos on my Facebook sort of said, well, to be fair, Mark, you only gave us a week's notice. And she's kind of bitter, this woman, because she had her 40th birthday like 2 years ago. I didn't know that. And she said she gave everybody 4 months notice, and they still didn't go to her birthday. So it's not just a problem with me. It's a fabric of our species problem. We're ripping apart. Global cooperation is going down, and family fabrics are ripping apart. So it's not just me. We're all going through it. But in terms of the 1 week, do you want to know what I really thought? I thought my family was going to plan a secret birthday for me. I thought that was going to happen. But we are in one of the dark universes. We are in one of the more challenging situations, because my family's strained too. They're fighting battles we don't know about as well. Okay, so I'm calling them out, but I'm also having compassion and empathy, because we don't want to bring people down and hold them there, right? We're just saying, hey, I'm concerned about the behavior, but these are actually good people. Like, if we can't do it, there's nobody else. It's going to be hard for anybody else to do it if we can't do it. All right, so we got to lift people. We say, I'm concerned with the behavior. I love you. Let's do this together. So you can see in my videos, that's what I'm doing. I'm not naive. I'm not going to say everything's hunky-dory. I'm being treated like crap. And then they say, you're treating yourself like crap. And I'm saying, this is not a real choice. They're like, yes, it is. You're choosing to not eat. I said, no, I'm not. You're making all these terrible decisions, and I have to live with the consequences. So I'm sending you a signal saying we're on the same planet together. You use plastics, it affects my water supply. You use forever chemicals, my water supply. So, it's not a real choice if you're wise. I've looked at all the other options. Hunger strikes are the only serious thing left with the timelines that we have left. And Claude Mythos, once it hacks everybody's bank accounts, they're like, they're going to realize that we're on the verge of civilizational collapse. Like right now, 10,000 hacks, it could shut off all the computers. Imagine you can't shut off and it fries your hard drive. Boom, there's all your memories, and this is hundreds of millions of people. Imagine that. That can happen right now to a large degree. Okay, only like military grade, like they have to put air between computers so that the AI can't get across, and it probably will still find a way to get across. So it'll social engineer a way in. It is a truth is stranger than fiction situation, and I've said that multiple times in almost every video. Okay, but we're not in the actual worst case scenario yet. Look at all the greatness and goodness that just happened. I might actually be able to get the 3,600 blessings and eat on my birthday. That would be amazing. And if somebody could come and answer the piss sentences, the perpetually ignored sentences, or we can have a discussion now. Like now that it's not going to be a superficial thing, it wasn't going to be superficial. I really did just want to connect with my family again, because when you don't see your nieces and nephews for like 2 years, 3 years, you know, it is not normal. It's not normal family dynamics, not for my family anyway. And in my previous videos, I explained why my younger brother and sister are doing that, and they're open about their lives. Or, you know, I'm not saying anything about this that's not already been said to them, and they're, you know, it brought them closer to God, or at least my sister. So that's good. But it's been a hard couple of years, and I hope they come around soon and realize that this really was to save their lives and the children's lives. If you can help me make that point to them, adjust the piss sentences. This is the real direction. Attacking my character, trying to beat me with my own chart. This is charter protected activity. This is legally protected activity. It's not even just legal, it's historically validated. Okay, it's part of my heritage as an Irishman. As I said, it's legal in Ireland, legalized. That's how much dignity is behind them. It's hard to do a hunger strike. So before you criticize me, go a week without eating. Try it, and try to stay productive. You have to be a master of your inner world. Okay. All right, 17 minutes. Let's do this. So if you want to come in 3 days, there's a lot of positivity. You can be part of the street team. You can help us get the online connection going. We got like 2 Starlink connections and a backup connection. If you can bring a TV screen so we can get like a TV going and have them on the screen, that would be really wonderful. There's a lot of cool things we could do, and I wish you could bring food. We actually tried to bring food for the kitchen. They just will not have any food brought, like not cooked food, but like even olive oils and things like that. They're very sensitive to that. But that's okay, because the food tastes great. Might have some nutritional problems, right? It's not the most healthy, but it's not the least healthy. It's way better than meat anyway. Especially processed meat. It's literally cancerous. Literally in the Canadian Federal Code, processed meat is up there with tobacco, like cigarettes. It's literally cancer. Literal. So, and same with dairy and milk, just as bad. Don't drink it. All right. With that said, love to see ya. There's even more I want to talk about. Making lots of progress on the codes, and we have like 200 more people I can invite. So if we play this right over the next 2-3 days, we could get 108 people in. And even Padmanatis, they might actually help make some blessings too if this goes well. So there's a good chance I can only have to go 47 days without food. And I would love to see any of my family members. I would just love to see you. Okay, and we might not see eye to eye on this yet, but when your big accounts get hacked, you will. But for now, let's just have some food. You can enjoy it. You can actually ask me some questions like, what am I doing now? It's my birthday. I'd like to explain my point of view, at least for one day. And I'd like to accommodate you, pay for the meals. Actually, it's other people supporting too, so they'll help pay. And if you want to give a donation, that's great too. And I have uncles that could play great music. They're just great Irishmen. So, I invited them, and we'll see if they come. I don't know if they can play music in the restaurant too much, but they can play a little quiet little thing across us, little serenade. Make it comfortable and not all doom and gloom. It'll be a fun but informative time. And you can learn a lot from good people. We do have like 30 people did confirm from my actual friend network, so I'm not totally alone, but they're all my activist cool friends, and all my friends are kind of cool, but these are the, I would say, the non-ignorant ones, the ones who are not sticking their head in the sand. A lot of my other smart friends are doing that, and I'm surprised. To be honest, I'm surprised, because they're amazing people. I'm just surprised. But we are in a weird world right now, aren't we? So hold space for the people around you. Don't be a pushover, but be loving and compassionate. Have a little bit of give and take. I don't have a lot of give and take, but I'm reasonable. And there's plenty of reason to come to this. All right? Even if I haven't seen you in years, come! And you'll be a part of a new kind of family that I'm trying to build here. And hopefully my biological family comes in. So hopefully this 20-minute update is a relief to you. If you know what's going on, you're like, oh, thank God somebody's doing something. We're that guy. We're that team. And I feel like there's something more I want to say to you, but for now I think that's good. Somebody wrote me a recommendation letter too. Like, I'm a top 100 innovator worldwide, and not just from human communities. Like, AI algorithms are finding me, and I'm not wealthy. I'm not famous. I'm not super credentialed. I don't have all these PhDs and all these things. It's just the ideas and the sheer care is starting to shine through. I had 3 Nobel Prize winners add me on LinkedIn, which is the professional network thing, and one of the top AI researchers in the world. So the ideas are really what are godly and change things. So I feel blessed with that too. And that's because I really want to save your life and our species and help you save yourself too. We all have this greatness in us. Okay, so if you have that greatness in you, come join us, and you can help us get other people into this greatness within them too. But that's how we're going to save people, is bringing out the greatness in them. Because I think a lot of people have forgotten that. So we're just giving a reminder. Hey, you are worth it. You are sacred. You are great. We just got to act that way, and not the way this dead culture has trained us and indoctrinated us into being. And there's a beautiful way to do that with something called universal logic. And if we can do a little gift exchange, we'll still do that too, because they're kind of fun. I like it. So we'll try and do that. And thank you to the friends that do come. I do have a handful of good friends that are coming still, seeing me thick and thin. And I'm blessed. A lot of people don't even have 1 or 2. It's weird. We are in a loneliness crisis. And I still have, like I said, 10, at least 10 coming. So that's 10 times more than a lot of other people. So I'm still blessed, you guys. But when it comes to changing the world, we need to do a lot more. That's why I'm feeling stressed. If I was just going to be little old me, my life is fulfilling. I have tons of people I can talk to. Even in this challenging state, there are people that understand what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm panicked because we need to make a big change if we're serious. Not because I don't have all this greatness. I'm being supported right now in this house. I'm loved. So it's just not enough to change the world. And these ideas that have come to me through the grace of God, or science, or education, or wisdom, or philosophy, whichever mode that you subscribe to is your source of truth, they're all coming in, and they're inspiring. It's inspiring to love people and have compassion and think of creative ways to actually solve the root problems. The roots. Okay. My mouth is getting chalky. Oh, there's more I want to say, but hopefully I'll have an update tomorrow. And I want you to rise up, be the best that you can for those around you. And you can join us on the live stream too. You don't have to physically come. So, all right, for that, I want to say thank you for watching. And until tomorrow, keep sublating, and hopefully I'll have some more good news. Okay, peace.